Hi, this is Colin Brown. This is my channel, Learn Payload CMS. This is my first 100 video series where I just go through step by step, learning the foundations of Payload CMS. And so far what we've done is install Payload as well as get a couple collections going and just understanding the basics. Today I'm going to be integrating Tailwind CSS and I've also decided to build a particular project for this series. We're going to go through and build up Payload CMS to be a content management system for real estate agents. And so what you're looking at here today is on my screen is a design I did in Figma. And it's a fictitious real estate website called East Tennessee Homes, and this is the page that I designed, and we're gonna build this this site in Payload CMS. And again, I've never used Payload CMS for a production website, and that is my goal for this channel, is to learn Payload CMS and build something in the process. So and hopefully we're going to be doing that within the first 100 videos, so, or along the way, or we'll figure it out. So that is the goal. So here is the design of the homepage that I'm planning on building. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to get through, but this is my ultimate goal, is to build this website. And so the first thing we're going to do is get Tailwind integrated so that we can start carving out some of these components. And so that's going to be it for today. So let's get started. So let's go into our code. We're not going to do any database work today. We're just going to get Tailwind going and maybe get a style, some theme colors and everything integrated. So we'll probably get ShadCN. We're going to use ShadCN, so we'll get that installed as well. So let's go to Tailwind CSS, and I know that actually they've recently released version 4, which is quite different. And so you'll be able to get to know that a little bit better too. So let's go back to the web here. Where are we? All right, let's go to Tailwind. We'll try to make this quick. So docs, framework guide, Next.js. So we've created a project already, and so we don't need to do that. We do want these because we're going to be installing Tailwind. So let's comment out of there. Oops. We're using PNPM. Oops. Okay. Next step is to add a post CSS config MJS file. All right. We're going to do that. And let's just do that over here, inside of the root. So we'll do that, post css.config.mjs. Oh, oops. There we go. All right. globals.css. So you can see already this is quite different from the previous version using version 4 here. There's no actual Tailwind config file, which is pretty crazy to me. It automatically will detect your content, find classes in all of your content, and so you just put this in this one line in your Tailwind CSS file, and this would go under app globals. Source app, but I think for payload, we don't actually want this in the app folder. We want it in the front end side of things, because we don't want this CSS file to interfere with any of the styling that Payload offers. But yeah, just keep a note of that. We're gonna add it actually here right in app, but just make sure you do not load this in the main layout file. And then, yeah, so this makes some assumptions about your project. Like you actually have a front end. We have not put together a front end yet for our app. It's just the admin backend for Payload. So if you recall, you'll see that we actually have a 404 if we go to the home page. Oops, I forgot to start up my server. Yeah, so see, we have a 404. So let's just create our first layout for just the front end. And you'll see here, you can see that Payload exists. I'm assuming you're familiar with how routing works in Next.js. I don't have to explain these folders, these with the parentheses, but all of the payload routes are under there. And so we're going to need a new folder and a layout file called, we'll call it front end. You can call this whatever you want. And then we'll do layout.tsx. And we'll do export default function front. And I'm just going to call this front end layout. Return div, and then we'll do children, and here I don't want that there. Let's just make sure this works. Okay, and now we need a page. Default pay function page return page. Okay. So this should work. Yep, that works. So now in our layout, we should be able to import our globals, our global no, global.css. And that's going to be, oh shoot, this front end folder I accidentally put inside the payload folder. Shoot. Gotta be careful about that stuff. So we're gonna have to fix that. Alright, cd app. We need to move payload front end. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Okay. Let's move global into front end as well. All right. Reload this. Okay. App, front end, layout. Okay, now we can import. And let's just prove that the styles are working. And we'll do BG, I don't know, indigo 500, and let's see, H screen, W full, text white. And let's see if that worked. Oh, we don't actually have the full layout. We need all the other stuff in there. Let's do this. HTML. Body. All right, that should be good enough for now. Okay, so it looks like our styling works.